Okay, so for week 8 of summer anime, what an exciting new week. The new Baki season dropped. Jujutsu Kaisen new trailer out here. The third trailer. This trailer was so good. If you haven't seen it, well, I mean, the anime's coming out this week for the Shibuya arc, so 18 episodes coming. I'm so hyped. So yeah, we had a 3-week break. I'm hoping the animators got a lot of rest. I hope the animation team, the directors, everything is like will go smoothly because yeah, Jujutsu Kaisen, if it's not mainstream already, this season will make it like very popular. But yeah, besides that, another sad thing, Zom 100 got delayed again. So I think this was like an unintentional delay. It was kind of like a sporting event. So not a kind of production delay, which is still sad. We're only on episode 5. Like I don't think they're on track at all. But I mean, it's like an Isekai Oji-san situation where the anime's so good, like so funny or like very unique. But yeah, just like a lot of delays. So yeah, and they're both like Netflix shows again, which is very sad. But I mean, we're no strangers. If we've been watching anime, delays are always out here. So yeah, let's get started with the week. Let's talk about Bleach though. Continuing on to deliver this episode 8 of the Blood War Part 2. Oh, so good. So last episode we saw Tempachi. He's just OD super strong. He beat Grammy. So Grammy had like one of the most hack ability. So yeah, I was a bit sad though, because Kenpachi, like this episode, he looked like a bit weakened. Like his body's skinnier. He's like tanking ashes. He tanked like a whole meteor shot as he cut that in half. So he's super weak now, which I didn't expect. I thought this dude would like be ready for the next fight. Nah. So yeah, he's getting teamed up by all the girls. Like the hot girls are just attacking him. There's a bunch of new ones. I don't know all their names, but basically, yeah, they're just like new Stern Ritters. There's like the green-haired girl, big titties, very revealing. She has electric powers. There's this girl who's very monotonous. I really like her, very funny. And then she has like a big mouth, just like chomps people up. There's another girl, she has like blood zombie powers, so she can kind of like control you or regenerate you. And there's another girl with just like undead, kind of like cartoony, like resurrection powers. So it's pretty funny, and they seem to be very overpowered. Like a lot of these characters are pure comedy, but when they're fighting, they're just like murdering a lot of people. So yeah, these Stern Ritter girls are just like literally slaying all the Soul Reapers. All of Kenpachi's forces are just getting one shot. Kenpachi takes some of the electric shocks, but yeah, he was looking pretty over for him. All the other kind of like Soul Reaper captains are coming in. They sense like his energy is draining. Also, we see that Yachiru, she's kind of missing as well. So yeah, Kenpachi's kind of concerned where she is. I don't know where she was. She was like fine last episode, but now like just her clothing is there. So maybe something's gonna happen with her. But besides that, yeah, it's looking pretty bad. But that's when Ichigo comes in. I was kind of not expecting him to come in this soon, but okay, finally, they're not stringing us along. He jumps down. The remix of his song with #1 playing, it was insane. Like this moment was so hype. I had to repeat it like 3 times at least just to like understand how insane this kind of like hype framing was. So yeah, very cool. Ichigo's finally here, and he's as strong as you expect. Like he can one shot these guys. He's kind of taking his time, and he's also like kind of a good person, so he's not really like literally disintegrating these guys. But yeah, basically he kind of plays with all the girls. He kind of like tanks their powers, deflects them, attacks them. He cuts off the electric girl's arm. They're really angry at him, but they can't really like damage him. But yeah, there's like a problem. So when he came in, Gilwatch is like, oh, this was actually my real plan. Yeah, like come on, bro. Yeah, sure it was. But basically, since Ichigo dropped down from like Squad Zero, like the Heavenly Palace, that's actually like a bait because it opened a pathway. So now, like, the Royal Palace is open, they can target the Soul King. So I guess that was Yawatch's goal, just to go up to the Squad Zero area and kill all these strong dudes and basically end all the Soul Reapers. I have no idea, but yeah, like, there's 6,000 seconds, basically, so like 100 minutes before this, like, gateway closes. And it's too late, like, they're already going. Ichigo's trying to stop him, he's like, stop Yawatch, how dare you? But then, yeah, everyone's kind of like blocking him, distracting him. And also, when he gets close, he sees that Ishida is there. Why, bro? This dude is a traitor. We don't know why. But he seems to be very reluctant. So, like, I'm assuming, like, for sure, like, they're judging by the OP and everything, that him and Ichigo are gonna fight. It's gonna be, like, some type of emotional shonen battle. But then, besides that, maybe he's not, like, a real defector. Like, we just gotta say it. It's, like, pretty obvious, though, that he's not, like, pure evil. But basically, you'll watch is, like, going up to the Royal Palace. That's his goal. But yeah, this episode was very insane nonetheless. Like all the other like captains, lieutenants are coming in to help Ichigo. So yeah, we see Rukia's there, her brother. There's Frenchie who came through, got a bit of a glow up. So yeah, like these captains are coming in. The Stern Ritter seem to be very strong though, so it won't be an easy fight. But yeah, I mean this Blood War's continuing. Like it seems like very interesting so far. So yeah, now that Ichigo is here, like stuff is probably gonna keep moving as well. A lot of the pieces, a lot of characters are still watching though, so the Blood War's going well. We just gotta see what's gonna happen next week. But yeah, each episode's so hyped. Music is insane. I just like can't get enough of it. Just like good shonen anime. Also after that, let's talk about Mushoku Tensei season 2 episode 8. So very quickly, like kind of two things happen this episode. This season's kind of like a bit whatever. Like it's good storytelling. Like let the author cook. But I mean, it's just like nothing too good is happening. Rudius is kind of just like very power fantasy guy. Like he seemed to be getting a bit better last season, but now he's just like so much worse. But I mean, it's whatever. Okay, like let the author cook. Like I saw a discussion thread about Mushoku Tensei about like some dude who loved it, and all the comments were kind of crucifying him, as in like, yeah, you look up to Rudius, you think he's a good guy, like what's wrong with you, bro? So this anime's very divisive, but I think like a lot of people like understand that the story itself is like very unique and like the world building is very nice. But basically, okay, let's just talk about the episode very quickly. So we see a new guy, Cliff, kind of like a serious type of studious dude. And then he gets bullied in school as well. Like he's just a bit too serious. But then one day he sees Eliana's like in her room, and he like gets for love at first sight. He's like, "Damn, she's hot." But she's also like kind of like a good girl, so wow, so cool. So then yeah, Rudis kind of helps him because some dudes were like beating him up because he's like, oh, Eliana's would never fuck random dudes. Well, she's not that loose. But basically, he realizes that Rudis and Eliana's are like friends, so he asks Rudis, yo, can you set me up with her? Rudis is kind of like reluctant because he's like, okay, she's not that type of girl. Like you kind of feelings for a hoe. Yeah, Rudis sets him up. Eliana's is very reluctant at first because you know she wants sex with no strings attached. No feelings, because that's part of her like kind of condition. So yeah, it's actually like a real curse on her. She has to have sex with men, like, and it has to be like constant sex, and it can't be the same men like consecutively. So yeah, she like literally has to fuck like different dudes. She can't like be tied down to one guy. But yeah, I mean Cliff doesn't really care, and then he like already sets him up. And next day they're just like instantly in love, like romance couple, just like kissing in classrooms, PDA like out the ass. So yeah, I mean I guess Cliff tamed her because okay, I'll take care of you. Like he caught feelings for her, and then like I'll find a cure for your illness. Like you can crush my dick, you can drain me dry, and then I'll help you. So yeah, Eliana's also like kind of falls for him as well. It's like a cute relationship, and I mean basically it works because I guess like everyone in Eliana's life, she's always fucking dudes, like no emotions there. Like the one dude who actually kind of like says he loves her, wants to be in a relationship with her, and also like takes an interest in the illness and wants to cure it. Like all of that kind of like makes it such a like good wholesome relationship. There's still the issue where she has to fuck like different dudes though. Like she can take turns with Cliff and some other like rando, and then just like, you know, just alternate Cliff rando, Cliff rando. But yeah, besides that, I guess you gotta deal with that. But I mean, it was kind of unexpected though. Like random dude Cliff out here. Like I heard about this during the light novel, so I got spoiled from it. But I mean, it's still funny watching the anime. Second half of the episode, Rudius fights this guy Baldy Galdi. I think that's his name. Like fucking Oingo Boingo ass out here. He's basically like purple haired demon. It looks familiar, right? Because it's the same like demon girl that gave Rudius the eyeball. Yeah, this is like her husband. So he's out here. He wants to fight Rudius because yeah, the other demon talked about how strong he was. His like OD like mana like capacity. So basically, yeah, Rudius fights him, and the reason they fought is because Rudius is like the leader of the wolf pack. These are the girls we kind of like dominated last episode. So yeah, those wolf girls. It's kind of like mating season. So basically, have to fight to like get married. And basically, Rudius is like the head of the pack, technically. So he has to like fight all these people. But basically, Baldy Galdi fights all the people off, and then how he's fighting Rudius. So Rudius doesn't really want to fight, and also like the whole school is watching. So Rudius likes to be low key. Basically, Baldy Galdi is like, okay, sure, we'll make it an easy fight where I'll just take any ability. Give me your strongest hit. If you can knock me down in one shot, then you win. But if you don't, then I win. So basically, Rudius does like his strongest magic he can find, which is like a high pressurized like stone spike. And just basically like, you know, just super speeds it up with magic, kind of like pressurizes it so it's like very sharp, very fast. And he kind of just like hits Baldy Galdi in the midsection. Very strong hit because he kind of like almost kills him. But Baldy Galdi kind of shrinks, goes into kind of baby form, but then he regenerates and gets bigger again. And then he's like, oh, good hit, good shot, Rudius. That was good. So yeah, I guess it was a random fight. And then Baldy Galdi kind of punches Rudius in the face because it's like, now it's his turn. And then Rudius gets healed, so he doesn't really have any serious injuries, but I guess it's like random funny moments this episode. End of the episode, Baldy Galdi actually joins the Rudius's classroom, so he's a student of the school now. It's very weird. He's like this giant big demon dude, but he's wearing like the tight school uniform. So yeah, I guess he joins the squad. I wonder what's gonna happen because this I keep saying I wonder what's gonna happen. I have no idea what's gonna happen because yeah, like this anime, it can like escalate like very quickly. So they're doing a lot of setups. We're almost finished, like 4 episodes. So yeah, like a lot could happen. So we just gotta see where it's gonna go. But I mean, for sure, like they're probably gonna like escape this university. They might do something else. They might stay here. But then also like Selfie, like her plot line, like she's staying with the princess and everything, so they gotta resolve that. And also she has to reveal her identity to Rudius. And there might be like some time skips as well. So we just gotta see, and all this stuff is happening, so yeah, very cool. Also, after that, those were the big animes, so I'll talk about the rest of the shows very quickly. So I was actually watching this, the romance anime, Mononogatari, season 2, episode 8. Like, this anime kind of popped off. Like, it's kind of like a mid-anime this season, but as like a supernatural romance show, compared to something like My Happy Marriage, where the romance is like like the emotions are strong there, but like the supernatural elements are so bad, I don't really care. But Mononogatari, the supernatural elements, the fighting is so hype. Like here we got like this pink-haired girl, so her name is Tsubaki, like fighting these like musician, like cursed spirit people. Like it was such a banger fight. Like I'm gonna show you right now. This clip was insane. So yeah, I mean, I'm just watching this, like it's hype, like a good action romance show. Also, there's Star Gathering, so this is like another kind of cute show, but with like a lot of horror, spooky elements. This anime, I keep saying, it's not like very high quality. It's like the animation's like very bad, but I mean the show itself is very cute. Voice acting is nice. So yeah, there's like a lot of like fun, quirky supernatural adventures here. There's also Undead Girl Murder Farce, so it's episode 8. This is a really cool anime, just like cool fight scenes. We got like little like fictional characters, like Sherlock Holmes is doing his thing. Now we see Jack the motherfucking Ripper. So he's like kind of red haired, and he kind of contrasts Suguru because they're both like kind of like half like Oni, half human. It's like red haired versus blue haired man. They were both experimented on, and then we realized like what Aya's body, like so her body was used to kind of like strengthen these Onis, and then only like a few of them were stable. Suguru escaped, but yeah, Jack the Ripper is out here. He's like an Oni, and then he's just like one-shotting, killing people, and he has like no weaknesses basically. Because a lot of these supernatural monsters, they have like some type of weakness, like silver or like other stuff. But yeah, Jack seems to have like no weakness. So I guess that's kind of interesting. He's like being infused by a lot of like supernatural beings. So yeah, like Undead Girl Murder Farce, the music is good, like cool scenes. Kind of like a decent story this season. So yeah, I'm gonna keep on watching it. All these characters are so funny and like unlikable as well. Also, Bungo Stray Dogs, so season 5. This is episode 7 out here. Anime's insane, like very goofy. So here we just see Fyodor and Dazai, so they get escaped from jail, or they're trying to escape. But there's like kind of like a competition where they both get poisoned and they have to escape in 30 minutes or else they'll die. So yeah, how do we escape from like this maximum security like prison where there's like traps, literally, like if any guard spots you, like you're just gonna be trapped. But so basically Fyodor's escape move is that he has the power of the vampire zombies, so he can just summon like any like ability user to help him into prison. So yeah, I wonder what Dazai's gonna do, because he's just like kind of goofing off, having fun doing his own thing. So yeah, like a lot of funny stuff happening. A lot of like sides that are just like escaping, fighting, running around. So yeah, we just gotta see what's gonna happen. But as long as Rampo is on our side, you know, I'm not sweating. Maybe I'm sweating a little bit because Rampo is a little nervous. But yeah, like the detective agency surely got this. We'll see. A lot of crazy, goofy stuff happening in this anime. It's hard to take seriously sometimes, but like the animation, the action, this is like very cool. Also, Helck episode 7, it kind of continues. So Helck and Vermilio, they kind of meet up with the like kind of witch on this island. It was kind of cool. Like the humans are trying to invade, or they keep like respawning, so you keep getting stronger. So all of that's happening. So yeah, another quick episode of Helck. Also for My Happy Marriage, so episode 8, yeah, Mio becomes a lady, so she's more sociable, taking classes on how to like talk to people, interact in parties, communicate, and like deal with people. So that's really good, but she still suffers a lot from night terrors. It seems like her dreams, like she has like some mind power that she's like unaware of. And it's related to kind of just like these supernatural spirits that are like fighting the army. So it's also there. We see Kyoko like attacking them. So yeah, like a lot of supernatural spirits here. Also after that, there's like a new dude that comes in and he tries to cut Kyoko by like, you know, grabbing Mio when she faints. So a new evil dude out here. I wonder what he's gonna do. I would kind of like finish up like this last arc in the anime. But yeah, I mean, I guess it's a solid episode. I just want to see Mio happy. So everything else I'm not like super interested in. But I mean, the story keeps going on, so not really too many complaints there. And yeah, that's it for the animes this week. Thank you for watching. watching. I went over this week very quickly, but yeah, please let me know what your favorite episode this week was, if you saw us all the way. If you're hyped for Jujutsu Kaisen, let me know. If you're hyped for any other shows, I'm very excited to hear what you're watching. And yeah, take care. See you next week.